What is up, YouTube? I'm Macho, aka Dirty Red, and this is Dirty Red Gaming. Today I got a very special sneaker review I want to do for y'all. This shoe was originally released in 1991, was featured in the 1992 White Men Can't Jump movie. A little bit about the movie. So, stereotype is that white men can't play basketball, basically. That's what the movie's about. You got Billy Hoyle, who's played by Woody Harrelson. You got Sydney, who was played by Wesley Snipes. And in the movie, Hoyle, he hustled Wesley Snipes out a few dollars because he thought he couldn't play basketball. So they team up and they start hustling people out of money, and then they get to play in some kind of tournament, whatever. That movie is really known for the sneakers in it. A lot of those 1990, 91, and the Spike Lee movies that they had back in the day had a lot of sneakers in it. It really brought the basketball sneaker into the culture that we have now. You see a lot of those shoes being re-released today. So that brings us to the 2023 White Men Can't Jump movie that they just released with Jack Harlow and the guy from Power. I can't remember his name, but he played in Power. I do remember him from Power. So, taking a look at the new movie, I was a little disappointed in it simply because it did not feature as many of the old school shoes in it. Like I said, this shoe was released in 91. That movie was in 92. This movie is in 2023. Same movie. I thought they would have did a little bit more with it. I got some notes here, basically, that's going to pretty much cover just a comparison of the shoes in that movie in 92, 2023 shoes. So of course, you got the Nike Air Command 4 sneaker. That's probably the hype shoe. That's the shoe that Billy Hoyle wore, or Woody Harrelson, whatever you want to call it. Wesley Snipes, he had the Nike Air Flight Light High. You'll notice that a lot of the 90s shoes, the nostalgia was more Flight and Force. They really use that a lot. So you're gonna see Force in a lot of these 1990 sneakers that they had. So you got a Nike Ultra Force Mid, Nike Air Solo Flight 90, Nike Air Force V Low or 5 Low, whatever you want to call it. Then you had the Jordan 5 Fire Red. You had the Jordan 6, the infrareds. Those are very popular now. Then you also got the white infrareds. So these shoes they're just remaking them. Adidas Artillery, Converse Pro Conquest, then the LA Gear Catapult. Man, LA Gear was very, very, very clutch back in those days. People wore LA Gear. I'm surprised they haven't tried to bring those out. That and British Knights. But the one shoe that was in competition with this sneaker was the Reebok Pump. Man, so I know y'all probably remember the Reebok sneaker that had the little basketball and you pump it and let the air out. So this was its competition. A little backstory on that. This was the second shoe that was released with the pump in it from Nike. The first one had like the little nozzle thing. I think how you would pump up a basketball when you plugged it in, pumped it in. Those shoes were worn by David Robinson of the San Antonio Spurs, and so was this shoe, but this was the second version of it. But this was the competition to the Reebok Pump back in the 90s. So fast forward to 2023, the White Man Can't Jump. Like I said, I was a little disappointed because I thought I would have saw this sneaker in there, but it was not. Jack Harlow, who played the white guy that played basketball, he's signed to New Balance, so he can't wear Nikes. That was kind of disappointing. The other guy, I can't think of his name, but he was he played the black guy, which was who Wesley Snipes was in the original movie. But he wore the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee's. Very dope sneaker. I'm not a fan of the low top Kobe. They also had the Bruce Lee alternate colors, which is like a white color. The Nike LeBron 9 South Coast, those were dope. Those are in the video also. I mean, not the movie. Nike Kyrie 3, Nike Dunk Low St. John's is in there. They had the off-white 5s, retro Jordan 5s. You got the Jordan 11 Breads in there. Jordan 12 Retro Royalty in there. You had the Rick and Morty Pumas, the LaMelo Ball sneakers. I really like those. One sneaker's green and the other one's like pink or something like that. You had the Jordan 3s in there. You had Nike Air Zoom GT Grinches in there. Nike LeBron 9 Regal Pink, man. I got that sneaker. I'm going to do a review on it. That's a very, very dope sneaker. I love that shoe. Definitely a 10 in my category. Jordan 9 Retro. Bentley Alice Crawfishes. Those are pretty dope. They were in the Nike Air More Up Tempo. Those were the Scottie Pippen joints, man. Them things are dope. They had them in there. That's probably the only retro sneaker from back then that they had in the movie. Let me see what else they got. Nike LeBron 9 Low, LeBron Palmer. Very dope shoe. Definitely a 10 in my book. I got those sneakers. Actually, the only shoe I got that glows in the dark. So we're going to do a review on that too. Nike LeBron 19 LeBron Bites. Got those. We're going to do a review on those too. What else? Kobe 9 Elites. They had those in there. I don't have the 9 Elites, but I do got the 10s. Definitely going to do a review on those. The Kobe 6 Grinches. Those are dope. I don't have those. But yeah, so more LaMelos. So they did put a lot of sneakers in it, but they just did not go as far back as I thought they would. But now I'm just quit talking and I'm gonna just show y'all the shoe. So this is it, man. This is it. This is the sneaker. Put this right here. But yeah, Command Force. Nike Air Command Force. Very dope shoe. And like I said, when I do my sneaker reviews, I like to do grade them 1 to 10. And then I also like to give a cop or not. Am I gonna cop these or not these? So let's just take a look at the shoe first. Nothing really special with the material, kind of, you know, plasticky feeling. But it's a very retro, iconic look, man. This is what the 90s look like. If you wanted to know what it looked like, this is it. You got your Force right here. You got your Force in the Volt color. You got your teal holes for your laces. Your black swoosh. Your black right here. I don't have the shoebox for these to be the direct color. This right here is more of a vintage, kind of like a, I don't know, like an off-white here. And then you got your green. I think this is probably the hardest thing about the shoe right here. This is dope. Back in the 90s, man, if you ever watched In Living Color and you saw them do the splash, that was big back then in the 90s, where you would do the splash on the t-shirts with the paint, and you know that was very 90s-ish. So that's what this reminds me of the splash pad, the paint splash with the black and Volt. You got your air bubble. So yeah. Here's your pump right here. Like I said, they had the pump built in. You will pump it here. It will tighten up around your ankles and stuff like that for more support. And then you will release it here. And if you can hear that, that sounds like someone opening up a soda. So yeah. I got this in a 10. I'm originally a 9. This is a very uncomfortable shoe. I'm gonna tell you that now. This is a very uncomfortable shoe. Right here is gonna hurt you. On your pinky toe is gonna hurt you, and after you wear it for a while, for me, I got a burning feeling at the bottom of my feet, just walking around in these. So this is the type of shoe that you want to bring you some slides wherever you go. You want to put you some slides in the car, throw these on, wear them, get back to the car, put your slides back on. I had to go up a couple sizes because of how they fit. This is not a bulky shoe, but this is a tall shoe. So this is not some shoe you gonna wear in the summertime. You ain't wearing these in the summer. You're gonna pretty much wear these in the wintertime, in the fall when it kind of cools off. And you can throw you some jeans on, man, and probably, I don't know, that matches this shirt. And get you a little retro hat, a little Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a little outfit going in, and you can go 90s on the guys. But yeah, the question is, would I cop these or would I not these? All right, right now I think these are retailing for probably like $500. I probably paid less than $100 for these when I grabbed them. So would I cop these in 2023? Probably not. Unless you can find them at a consignment store or off eBay, or if you know somebody. I would not spend $500 on an uncomfortable shoe that I'm probably gonna not wear too much. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna cop these unless you can get them for it. Cause they good to have. I'm not gonna say they ain't good to have, but they good to have. If I had to rate them, I probably would give this a 6. I give this a 6, maybe a 6.5, just because it's retro, OG. This is a retro OG color. This is a retro OG shoe. People gonna ask where you get those from. But I don't know if I would spend 500 on these, and because they're uncomfortable, that's why I went like a 6.5 on the rating. But anyway, man, I got another pair. I'm gonna show y'all. This one does have a shoebox to it. See, Nike Air Command Force. I got these in a 9.5. These felt a little bit better on my feet when I tried them on. Nice shoebox. Nike really did good with the shoebox. Nice big shoebox, man. Big shoebox. Let's pull these things out, man. Pull these things out. I really like the original paper they had on it. It says Nike. Got a check on it. You can't see it. And here's the shoe. Here's the shoe, man. Dope shoe. I really get New York vibes with this, man. New York Knicks, New York Mets vibes with these, man. I really get them kind of vibes with this shoe. Very good shoe. I got these in a 9.5, like I said. Same thing, man. You got the Force here with the kind of orangish red. They call this crimson. I think that's what the shoe say, crimson. Got your blue, royal blue check, swoosh going there, man. Love that right there in the back, that orange, man. That's dope. I love that. Then right here, man, you got the, like I said, the paint splash with the orange and the blue mix up, man, with the wolf gray. Man, this is a dope shoe. Dope shoe. I'm gonna give this a 7. Simply because this one's a lot cleaner than that. This was more plastic in here, but that right there has got like it's got more material. You know, I like that. I like that. And then here's more white. You know, there you got your kind of the off-white, but this is more white. So it's more clean. So I'm gonna give this a 7. I really like this. I haven't priced these yet, but I can imagine they're just as much as those. They do have like 6 colorways in this shoe. They got the all red, the black with the salmon pink on it. The all red is $1,200. So I know these are no cheaper than those. So I'm gonna say the same on this as far as a cop. I would not pay $500 for an uncomfortable shoe. I would not pay that. But is this a dope shoe? Yes, this is a dope shoe. If you can get it for a cheap price, get it, man. But yeah, real dope shoe. Also, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning into my channel. Anyone that subscribed and like what I'm doing, I really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna be dropping sneaker reviews on Monday, tech reviews on Thursday. I got a controller coming in tomorrow for my son. I'm gonna review it Thursday. Then I'm gonna do my DualSense Edge controller review. This is a $200 Sony controller that I'm gonna do a review on. I've had it for a while, so I think I got enough time with it to do a review. I'm gonna review my Pulse headphones and any other tech I get, man. So I really appreciate y'all checking out my channel. Subscribe to it. Also, stay tuned for the on feet. I'm gonna show y'all how they look on feet. So thank y'all.
Peace.